What's happening, guys? It's Gothalion, and today we're going to take a look at a brand new Android twin-stick shooter called Dead on Arrival 2 by N3V Games. So let's jump right into it. If you played any twin-stick shooter on Android or iOS, then you pretty much know what to expect from Dead on Arrival 2. The main difference in this game is the graphical upgrades that you'll get from your Tegra devices. This game has a lot of bonuses for Tegra devices, mainly Tegra 4 processors, and especially for the NVIDIA Shield. Now, I will note that when I came into this, I was expecting it to be just an in-app purchase festival, as most of these twin stick shooters are, where they require you to buy in-game currency to upgrade your weapons and get a new arsenal in order to beat levels. And for the entire first level, it felt that way. The tutorial isn't exactly set out great. You're pretty much forced to die at a certain point or spend money, but after dying, I realized, oh, I got money for beating X amount of enemies, and it dawned on me that this entire game can be played, although at a slower pace, without making the in-app purchases, and that's nice. And that's when it hit me as well that this can be really addicting. As far as twin-stick shooter games go, this one controlled really well. The weapons felt just right. Rocket launches are fun. Flamethrowers are fun. And throughout the levels, there's traps spread. Using traps, you can lure zombies in, hit a switch, and it'll basically smash all the enemies or burn all the enemies or electrocute all the enemies that are within the trap. And this is a neat feature that I haven't seen in a lot of twin-stick shooters. On top of that, the enemies are pretty varied, from your standard slow-moving zombies to the quicker runners to even an enemy that looks exactly like the tank from Left 4 Dead, which can't be an accident. But back to the eye candy of this game. I played it on an NVIDIA Shield mainly, and the Tegra 4 processor really hums in this. There's a lot of neat physics effects. The lighting effects are stellar for an Android game, and even down to the shadow effects are really impressive. While I don't think that this game really shows off exactly what the Tegra 4 processor can do, I can say it's a cut above most, if not every other twin-stick shooter I've played. In between levels is pretty standard fare for twin-stick shooters, where you'll find access to all the different arenas, costumes, weapon upgrades, and there's even an area where you can go and choose to watch ads or install other games to get free currency, in-game currency. That way you don't have to buy it, which is nice. It's kind of like choosing your advertising. I mean, like I said, you can play through this entire game without purchasing or doing these ads, but it's pretty painless. And if you really want to push through the game quickly, then you can earn these Z-Bucks, as they call them, which I guess is for zombie bucks. But yeah, it's a pretty nice alternative to actually shelling out your money to choose to watch these ads or install these apps. So I would fully recommend this game to any Android gamers out there, especially if you have a physical controller. Mostly if you have a Tegra device, you get a lot of cool lighting and graphic effects with your Tegra 3 and Tegra 4 devices. If you have an NVIDIA Shield, there's no reason not to pick this game up. It fits perfectly on your handheld. And as I said, the in-app purchases are not necessary. They're there if you want to speed through the game. You can watch the advertisements if you want to get the Z-Bucks, but you don't have to do it. You can just play through, and that's how I prefer to do it. It feels more addictive if you're building your character rather than buying your character. So if you're looking for a diversion on your Android device, I would recommend checking out Dead on Arrival 2. You can either go in for short sessions, kill a few zombies, go in, earn some Z-Bucks, or do as I did. I actually poured a solid 3 hours into this game and upgraded my character a bit and fought through the first arena. So as always, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.